Have you ever wondered if the human mind can surpass the limits we believe it has? Are abilities like predicting the future, reading others' thoughts, or perceiving beyond ordinary senses truly possible? From thrilling stories in history and groundbreaking scientific research to practical methods you can apply in daily life, we'll explore the hidden powers of the mind and how to unlock them. Get ready to embark on a journey to discover yourself and abilities you never thought you could possess. Script Part 1: Mysterious Stories from History. Throughout human history, spirituality and psychic phenomena have been among the most intriguing subjects. Tales of predicting the future, communicating with unseen realms, or reading others' thoughts have emerged across civilizations. While modern science has yet to provide comprehensive explanations, historical accounts compel us to consider these mysteries seriously. 1. Nostradamus and his shocking prophecies. Nostradamus, the renowned 16th century prophet, is one of the most famous figures in this realm. He left behind over 900 prophecies in his book Les Prophéties, many of which are believed to have come true with astonishing accuracy. One of his most notable predictions pertained to the Great Fire of London in 1666. He wrote, "The blood of the just will commit a fault at London, the great city will burn." 2 centuries later, this catastrophic fire devastated much of London, leaving thousands homeless. Nostradamus is also credited with foreseeing the rise of Hitler, World War II, and even the 9/11 attacks in the United States. These accounts raise a perplexing question. How could someone living in the 16th century foresee such events with such clarity? 2. Edgar Cayce, the Sleeping Prophet. If Nostradamus was a master of written prophecy, Edgar Cayce was known for practicing them in a trance state. Born in the 20th century, Cayce was famous for his ability to sleep and access a source of information he referred to as the Akashic Records Universal Library that holds all knowledge of the past, present, and future. Cayce helped thousands of individuals answer questions about their health, past lives, and even future events. He famously predicted the U.S. stock market crash of 1929, World War II, and major geological changes on Earth. One particularly remarkable story involves his guidance for a terminally ill man to use a natural remedy that was unknown to doctors at the time, and it worked. While controversial, researchers argue that Cayce's insights couldn't have been derived from ordinary knowledge. Could this be evidence that the human mind has access to higher dimensions of energy or wisdom? 3. Ancient Eastern legends. Not confined to the West, ancient Eastern civilizations also abound with stories of psychic phenomena. In India, monks are said to possess the ability to sense natural disasters like earthquakes or tsunamis before they happen. Some have reportedly entered such deep meditative states that they transcend time and space, perceiving events in distant places. One compelling example is the story of Paramahansa Yogananda, a renowned Indian yogi of the 20th century. In his book, Autobiography of a Yogi, he recounts how his teacher, Sri Yukteswar, accurately predicted the date of his own death and described events that would unfold thereafter. Astonishingly, all his predictions came true. 4. Psychic abilities in warfare. In history, psychic abilities were not limited to prophets or monks. During wartime, many remarkable stories of a sixth sense have been documented. For instance, during World War II, a pilot in the British Royal Air Force reported having a powerful feeling that he needed to change his plane's position immediately, despite no clear reason. Seconds later, the area he had just vacated was struck by a missile. What triggered this instinct? Was it survival intuition or an unexplained psychic ability? 5. Perspectives from ancient cultures. In civilizations like the Maya, Egyptians, or ancient Greeks, psychic phenomena were not only accepted, but considered integral to daily life. Priests or astrologers often played crucial roles in predicting the future and guiding people to avoid disasters. One famous example is the Oracle of Delphi in Greek mythology. Known for her ability to communicate with the gods, she provided predictions that even kings and generals heeded. While modern scientists speculate that her visions may have been induced by gases in the cave where she operated, the stories of her prophecies continue to captivate humanity. Historical accounts, whether myths or truths, open a door to exploring the untapped potential of the human mind. Are these abilities reserved for a select few, or do they lie dormant within us all, waiting to be awakened? The answer may lie within the depths of our own consciousness. Script Part 2: A Scientific Perspective on Spirituality. While mysterious stories from history spark curiosity and a sense of wonder, modern science seeks to explain them using data and empirical research. Although no definitive answers exist yet, discoveries in psychology, neuroscience, and other scientific fields have opened new perspectives on the psychic potential of the human mind. 1. Early scientific research. When discussing spirituality, many dismiss it as supernatural or beyond the scope of science. However, as early as the 20th century, scientists began taking an interest in this subject. One prominent example is Joseph Banks Rhine, a psychologist at Duke University. Rhine pioneered the study of extrasensory perception (ESP). He conducted thousands of experiments using Zener cards, where participants had to guess the shapes on unseen cards. The results showed that many participants had success rates far beyond random chance. This raised the question, can the human mind surpass the limits of ordinary sensory perception? Rhine believed that psychic phenomena were not mystical, but rather a natural ability that remains untapped. 2. The Stargate Project and Practical Applications. During the Cold War, the arms race between the U.S. and the Soviet Union extended beyond weapons and technology to the realm of psychic phenomena. The CIA funded a secret project called the Stargate Project, aimed at exploring remote viewing, a psychic ability to gather information from a distance. One of the most famous participants was Ingo Swann, who claimed to possess exceptional remote viewing abilities. Swann participated in experiments where he accurately described locations he had never visited, including classified Soviet military facilities. While skeptics question the validity of these experiments, CIA reports suggest that the Stargate project yielded some remarkable results. Although the project was terminated in 1995, it left behind lingering questions. Can psychic phenomena truly be harnessed as practical tools? 3. Insights from neuroscience. Beyond military projects, neuroscience has played a crucial role in understanding psychic phenomena. Many scientists believe that spiritual experiences are not supernatural, but rather the result of brain activity. For example, Dr. Michael Persinger, a Canadian neuroscientist, developed a device known as the God Helmet. This device generates electromagnetic fields that target the brain's temporal lobes areas linked to spiritual experiences. Participants often reported feeling the presence of an unseen entity or a connection to another dimension. Persinger concluded that psychic phenomena might result from brain signals, but this doesn't diminish the authenticity of such experiences. Instead, he argued that they are a natural part of human physiology. 4. Intuition and the brain's potential. One of the most fascinating scientific aspects of spirituality is intuition, the ability to make decisions or perceive information without conscious reasoning. Dr. Gerd Gigerenzer, a German psychologist, has extensively studied intuition and discovered that humans can rely on it to make accurate decisions in complex situations. He emphasized that intuition is not magical, but rather the product of millions of years of evolution, enabling humans to survive in hazardous environments. For example, In emergencies like accidents, many people report a gut feeling of impending danger before the event occurs. This may reflect the brain's ability to process environmental cues unconsciously. 5. Experiments on collective consciousness. One of the most intriguing studies on psychic phenomena involves collective consciousness. At Princeton University, a team of scientists conducted an experiment known as the Global Consciousness Project. They used random number generators (RNGs) to track patterns in numerical outputs. Strangely, during major global events like the 9/11 attacks or the 2004 tsunami, these RNGs showed significant deviations, as if human collective consciousness was influencing physical systems. While this study remains controversial, it raises an important question. Can our consciousness connect and impact one another on a deeper level than science currently understands? 6. Psychic phenomena, natural or supernatural. Despite groundbreaking research, science has yet to provide definitive answers about psychic phenomena. Some argue that these abilities are a part of human evolution, a latent potential within the brain that remains underdeveloped. Neuroscientists like Dean Radin suggest that psychic phenomena might function as an additional sense, much like sight or hearing, though we lack the tools to measure it effectively. These scientific perspectives don't debunk psychic phenomena, but rather help us understand that spirituality may not be something mystical. It could be a natural part of being human. Can we harness and control this potential? The answer may lie ahead as we explore ways to develop the mind's hidden powers. Script Part 3: The Power of the Mind and How to Develop It. After examining spirituality through the lenses of history and science, an important question arises. If these abilities truly exist, can we develop and harness them? Research and practical methods suggest that the human mind not only holds hidden powers, but also has the potential to expand, surpassing the limits we currently perceive. 1. The mind and its potential beyond limits. One of the fundamental ideas about the mind's power is the belief that humans only use a small portion of their brain's capacity. Albert Einstein is often attributed with saying, humans only use about 10% of their brain's potential. Although this idea has been debunked as inaccurate, it still raises a compelling question. Does the rest of the brain harbor untapped abilities waiting to be unlocked? Modern neuroscientists affirm that the brain operates as a complex and flexible network. Certain areas of the brain, such as the frontal lobe and limbic system, are closely linked to intuition, creativity, and even spiritual experiences. When stimulated or trained, these regions can help individuals achieve heightened states of awareness. 2. The role of meditation and mindfulness. Meditation is regarded as one of the most effective ways to develop the mind's power. For thousands of years, Eastern sages have practiced meditation not only for peace of mind, but also to unlock extraordinary inner abilities. Scientific example. A study at Harvard University revealed that practicing daily meditation for 8 weeks increases gray matter density in the brain, particularly in areas associated with memory, learning, and emotional regulation. Meditation not only improves focus, but also enhances intuition, a key factor in perceiving spiritual phenomena. Among the various meditation techniques, Vipassana insight meditation is considered particularly effective in helping individuals observe and understand themselves clearly, paving the way for experiences that transcend ordinary perception. 3. Exercises to activate the mind's power. You don't need mystical methods to develop the mind's power. Simple practices like the following can help you unlock hidden potential. Focus on your breath. Breathing is the bridge between body and mind. When you fully concentrate on your breath, your brain enters a relaxed and heightened state of awareness. Creative visualization. Studies show that visualization can enhance cognitive abilities and creativity. Michael Phelps The legendary swimmer once shared that before every competition, he visualized himself swimming perfectly. This not only kept him calm, but also sharpened his reflexes during races. Dream journaling. Dreams are often considered windows into the subconscious. Recording what you dream each morning can help you identify deep-seated patterns and tap into your intuition. Intuition training. A simple exercise is to guess who's calling you before looking at the phone screen. While it may seem random at first, consistent practice can sharpen your intuitive abilities. 4. The power of belief. An essential element in developing psychic potential is having faith in oneself. Researchers like Dr. Bruce Lipton, author of The Biology of Belief, have demonstrated that positive thinking and strong belief systems can change how cells in the body function. Lipton refers to this phenomenon as psychoneuroimmunology, where your willpower and beliefs not only influence the brain, but also ripple through the entire body, producing tangible changes. This shows that the mind's power extends beyond psychic abilities and has a profound impact on health and everyday life. 5. Stories of people who achieved extraordinary abilities. Many real-life stories illustrate that the mind's power can indeed be developed. Example, Wim Hof the Iceman. Wim Hof, a Dutch athlete, developed a special breathing and meditation technique that allows him to control his body temperature, even in the harshest conditions. Hof has broken multiple world records, including running a marathon in the Arctic without protective clothing. He believes anyone can achieve similar feats through mind and body training. 6. The power of connection to spirituality. Ultimately, developing the mind's power isn't just about acquiring supernatural abilities, it's also about deepening your connection with yourself and the world around you. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes that the mind and the universe are interconnected. When people achieve a state of mindfulness, they can feel a profound harmony between themselves and everything else. This is why Buddhist monks view spirituality not as magic, but as a natural aspect of personal growth. Unlocking the mind's power is a journey that requires patience and profound self-awareness. Simple methods like meditation, intuition, and belief can be the first steps toward transcending current limitations. But is this the ultimate goal? In the next section, we'll explore how to apply the mind's power in modern life. Script Part 4: The Spiritual Aspect in Modern Life. Reflecting on historical accounts and scientific research, one thing is clear: the power of the mind is not reserved for a select few, but is a potential inherent in all of us. The biggest question is, in today's fast-paced and complex world, how can we apply this power practically? Can spirituality truly help us improve our work, relationships, and overall quality of life? 1. Spirituality and making sound decisions. In everyday life, intuition can be a valuable tool for making sound decisions, especially in complex situations. A notable example is Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, who often credited his intuition for developing revolutionary products like the iPhone and iPad. Jobs once said, "Intuition is more powerful than intellect. It's a deep intelligence the human mind can access." Jobs was neither a scientist nor a spiritual researcher, but he believed that listening to his intuition and deeply connecting with his mind enabled him to make strategic decisions. 2. Spirituality in emotional management. The ability to regulate emotions, especially in stressful situations, is one of the greatest benefits of harnessing the power of the mind. Real-life example: in U.S. military training programs, soldiers are taught techniques like mindfulness-based stress reduction. This method helps them stay calm and make sound decisions, even in the face of danger. Additionally, research from the University of Wisconsin shows that mindfulness meditation not only improves mental health, but also enhances emotional resilience. This means that we don't need to be monks or prophets to apply spirituality and life's simple practices, like focusing on your breath or tuning into your inner emotions, can make a difference. 3. Spirituality and relationships. The ability to deeply understand and connect with others is another practical aspect of the mind's power. Example, Dr. Daniel Goleman, author of the famous book Emotional Intelligence, emphasizes that empathy, a core component of emotional intelligence, is closely tied to intuition. Empathy not only allows us to understand others' feelings, but also helps build stronger relationships. In leadership training, it's often stressed that successful leaders rely not only on logic, but also on the ability to sense and deeply understand people. These skills, though not explicitly called spiritual, are very much a part of the mind's power. 4. Spirituality and creativity. Spirituality can also be an endless source of inspiration for creativity. Many great artists, writers, and scientists have claimed that their best ideas came from an invisible energy source. Example, the great scientist Nikola Tesla, inventor of alternating current, once said that many of his ideas didn't come from logical thought, but from sudden, intuitive sparks. Tesla described how he often visualized an entire invention in his mind before making it a reality. Similarly, Leonardo da Vinci, the Renaissance polymath, used profound observation and a spiritual connection to create timeless works. In modern life, we can harness spirituality to fuel creativity by practicing techniques such as meditation, free writing, or spending time connecting with nature. 5. Spirituality and career growth. The power of the mind not only helps us make sound decisions, but also motivates us to overcome challenges in our careers. Example, from the East. In Japan, the philosophy of ikigai, the reason for being, combines passion, purpose, and a deep connection with oneself. Those who discover their ikigai often achieve a balance between work and life, feeling both happy and fulfilled. This philosophy is deeply tied to spirituality, as it requires individuals to listen to their inner selves and find what truly matters. In the modern world, applying this philosophy can help us not only work more effectively, but also feel energized and content. 6. Balancing spirituality and technology. One of the greatest challenges of modern life is the constant busyness and information overload. Technology offers many benefits, but can also disconnect us from ourselves. To maintain balance, experts recommend practicing digital detox and spending time connecting with nature. Example, Twitter founder Jack Dorsey regularly practices vipassana meditation and takes breaks from technology. He believes this not only improves his efficiency, but also helps him maintain inner peace. 7. Spirituality and life purpose. Most importantly, spirituality helps us discover our purpose, the meaning behind our existence. Many people feel lost amid the grind of work and modern society, but by connecting with spirituality, they can recognize what truly matters. Real-life example. Many individuals have shared that after experiencing life-altering events, they began exploring spirituality and found deeper meaning in life. One well-known entrepreneur shared that after surviving a near-fatal accident, he realized money wasn't everything. He now spends time meditating and practicing gratitude daily, finding balance and genuine happiness. Spirituality, a tool for modern life. Spirituality isn't something distant or exclusive to a select group of people. Instead, it's a natural part of all of us that can be tapped into to enrich our lives. In an era dominated by technology and societal pressures, reconnecting with oneself through spirituality may be the key to achieving lasting satisfaction and happiness. modern life doesn't exclude spirituality. On the contrary, spirituality can be the means to help us overcome challenges and live a more meaningful life. The power of the mind is not a miracle reserved for a select few. It lies within each of us. The real question is, are you ready to explore and unlock your own potential? What about you? Have you ever experienced strange moments when your intuition or mind helped you overcome challenges? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this topic interesting, hit like to support us, subscribe to follow our upcoming videos, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our content. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the power of the mind. See you in the next video. Wishing you endless inspiration and peace.